Only one defeat in his whole career. It seems to me that he has everything to lose today and nothing to gain. Right now, Foreman is talking down menacingly to Muhammad Ali. This is an old movie rerun, too. The same kind of Ali scene you've seen so many times.
Get that jump back. Get that jump back in. Hold it, George. Don't jump on it. Get him back in there.
One number that Foreman really takes him as seriously as he wants. Foreman has been a dispirited, lonely man through all of the 6 months that have passed since Ali knocked him out in the 8th round. He is here alone today, in effect. Not with him is Dick Sadler, his former trainer-manager. Not with him is Archie Moore, who's always been at ringside with him. Not with him is Sandy Sadler. The only one with him, as his corner man, is a gentleman by the name of John Gray. Look at Ali going through his act, looking up, and George right over us again, talking back down to Muhammad Ali. John Gray in George's corner was a very famous cut man for 13 years with Hammer and Henry Armstrong. He's a veteran boxing guy and knows his business in the corner, but you have to wonder why George is trying to do it all alone. And what has he got to gain, really? If he knocks these 5 guys out, they'll say, well, he should have. They're all stiffs. But if he fails to knock any one of them out, they'll say he's not the fighter he was. It's impossible to believe that 6 months' time, 1 defeat, and at age 25, George Foreman is no longer an exceptional fighter. That's the interest that attaches to this bizarre occasion here at Maple Leaf Gardens this afternoon. Jerry Hiff, the ring announcer, introducing George Foreman right now. He'll be in red trunks. His first opponent will be Alonzo Johnson, the columnist for the New York Times. As you saw, George just then already showing anger and waiting to get at one of his opponents. Dave Anderson having been one in that drawing, and Bill Berrigan of the New York Daily News another. Foreman walking along the ropes, talking to some of the people in the crowd. Muhammad, in the order of opponents today, Boone Kirkman will be the last. He's the fighter with the best record. 32 victories, 5 defeats.
That shows George is really trying to do the best, and he's not jiving. He's got the best man last.
Well, he had nothing to do with it.
Well, then he's in trouble then, because I think if he had his chance, he'd pick the best man first while it was fresh. If I was coaching these fellas, I'd tell the first 3 to lay on the ropes like I did, just block punches and get him tired, and the last 2 should open up on him.
All right, we're back live at Toronto's Maple Leaf Gardens. Round 2 of the first of Foreman against 5. Alonzo Johnson in the white trunks, the opponent, the familiar George Foreman in the red trunks. No action in the first round, really. So little, in fact, that the fans started to boo George Foreman at the end of the first round.
Come up! That's it! That's it! That's it!
Come up! That's right! Here, Muhammad Ali working with me at ringside, yelling, cover up! Cover up in the right tackle. This is the round Foreman said he'd knock Johnson.
Get on the ropes! Get on the ropes! Come up! He'll get tired! He'll get tired! Come up! Come up! Come up!
There he went down with a left. In spite of all the advices.
He fights dirty.
In spite of all the advices of Muhammad Ali and all of the shouting in the back. Now Foreman is talking. As we've had the count, Foreman is over here.
Lay on the ropes!
Talking
Lay on the ropes! Lay on the ropes!
He's down again, quickly, from another left.
Lay on the ropes! Lay on the ropes!
Referee Harry Davis
on the ropes!
Allows the fight to continue.
Come up! On the ropes! Hold on! Come up!
There he goes, down again. 3rd time down. That does not automatically end the fight. However, his handler comes in to stop it. To the boos of the crowd, the fight is over in the second round, as George Foreman predicted. Alonzo Johnson.
Great show, George.
Once again, the baleful stare of George Foreman, which he derived from the man whose boxing disciple he truly is.
You crazy.
Or was the late Charles Sonny Lister.
That's crazy.
There went from that right Jerry Judge went down. George is now talking while the count continues over Judge again to Ali. We saw the way the kid came back with the left. Now George is talking to Ali. He's paying too much attention to Ali and not enough to young Jerry Judge. This is a tough, gutsy kid, as I said. The bell for round one. George is getting mad. George wanted to keep going after him. Jerry Judge is enjoying it, a big smile on his face. Look at him walking around, looking at the fans who are booing him. This has to be a downright ugly scene for George Foreman. Come on, Muhammad, sit back and leave him alone.
Plus, Howard, I'm watching him. I'm spying on him.
Now, he got into Judge there and hurt him with a left and with a right. Down went Jerry for the second time in the fight. Referee Harry Davis.
But you got to remember, these fellas are getting out. George is tired. He's got to continue. At number 2, George.
Referee Harry Davis has stopped the fight. Second round, it ended. What is happening there? Foreman is not himself. He's going after the kid again, needlessly, for no reason. He had beaten him. This is an absurd scene. Foreman is beside himself. And Ali's presence here has to have something to do with it. You see, you hear the fan reaction. Sit down, Muhammad, to George Foreman. We're back live at Toronto's Maple Leaf Gardens. This is what has just transpired here. George Foreman again coming through the ropes. That's Don King, the promoter, and Muhammad Ali. George Foreman telling Ali what he was going to do to them if and when they meet again. George is standing right over us now. He has been receiving the boos of the crowd constantly. The thing is degenerated into a charade, a carnival. Once and then there was the weird scene at the end of the second round. Well, the fight had just stopped.
Daniels won't look him in the eye. He's scared.
Yes, indeed. Not without precedent, though. Dempsey, oh, there it was in the first round. Down from a quick left. Foreman coming directly over me again, and now challenging Muhammad Ali again.
Got away on the ropes. He might go, though. Still might go. But if he can just cover up and use that rope tactic. He's blasting now. George is tired, too. George has got 2 more fresh men waiting for him. Now, remember that.
Foreman just told the referee to stop it. And the referee stopped it, and the crowd disapproved. Foreman told the referee to stop it. Terry Daniels is walking after him. Terry's handlers are over-talking to me and screaming, no, he's not out. They've started fighting again. The referee off in the corner with the handler. I told you this is the weirdest occasion you'll ever want to see.
He started fighting because he's not really a fight. The referee's fighting George now. The trainer's fighting there. I'll straighten it all out. You just wait until I get in there. I'll straighten it all out.
Now there's going to be a fight between the trainers. Now there's nothing but bedlam, mayhem in the ring. The thing totally out of control. Watch the pictures for yourself and see what this does for boxing. Terry Daniels being cheered by the crowd. There's the introduction. 113, lost 30, and drawn 3.
Hey, there you go.
Look at that. That's hardly professional, is it?
There you go.
In tactics, Ali is right.
He's doing my style, man. See, he's running George out. He's smart. He's taking my style.
The crowd very much with Charlie Polite. Using the rope.
Hey.
puzzling exchange between George and his young trainer. George Foreman just leaned over and said to us, "I'm tired, man." And yet he begins with sprightly foot movement.
Play the ropes,
Sprightly
Boone.
for George.
Play the ropes, Boone. Play the ropes,
And
Boone.
immediately Ali goes into his play the ropes Boone chant.
Beat him like I'm going to beat Hobble Cosell.
Well, you heard the champion. He's got his own exhibition in Orlando.
There you go, George. Take it
Boone
back, George.
Kirkman went through the ropes. He's in desperate trouble. The left floored him. So Foreman, who professed to be dead tired, here in the first round, floors the man with the best record of all 5 of his opponents. Referee Sammy Lovegrass is examining the eye. Sammy separates them. As the fight winds down to its end, you will hardly memorialize the events here at Maple Leaf Gardens today. George, some very strange things happened out there today. We'll get into them. But first, what do you think you proved?
Proved one thing. All of them guys are gone, and I'm still hopping up in there. Ready to go make some more. After I knocked out 5, I'm going to knock out 3. Joe Frazier, Ken Nord, and Ali. Although the referee's not going to allow these guys to lay on the rope like they did. You cannot fight and lay on no ropes. You can't fight and lay on no ropes. What's wrong with these men? The only reason the guy went to 3 rounds, he laid on the rope. I'm going to fight. I'm going to beat every heavyweight in the world, then I'm going to retire, go home and kiss my little daughter, and get away from boxing.
Did Ali?
Ali might be good, but as long as I'm around, he's second best. He beat a banana over in Africa. He didn't beat no George Foreman, man. How can you see that? How can he beat me? Where'd he go? Can't beat me. Thank you, Cosell, for coming out and bringing ABC. Get a chance. It looked so easy. People thought it was fake. It looked so easy.
Well, weren't you disappointed?
Right.
Frankly,
Now,
George,
look at all the people that
you,
came here.
That's true, but weren't you disappointed you didn't knock out Charlie Polite and
He's
Boone
all
Kirkman?
gone right, but I ain't have but 3 rounds. Next time I'm going to have, if I fight him, I'm going to fight him a 10-round fight just to prove I'm going to knock him out. I tell you, I don't like that laying up against the rope. What the fighters think this is? You can't lay up against no rope.
George,
The referee's supposed to make him come out of the middle of the ring and fight.
one other question, George. What about the laying on the wrestling on the floor with Terry Daniels?
Well, the guy, I told him, I said, you did
Or
okay.
Jerry Judge?
I told him he did okay. He told me I ain't did blank, 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 blank. And I pushed him. He jumped on me. He's a terrible cat, though. I'm glad someone was around to hold him. I feel good. I'm ready to go some more. Ready to go some more.
Did Ali how much did Ali upset you today with his answer?
Not at all, because I'm in the best of shape. I weigh 232 pounds, and I'm feeling like a big heavyweight. No way that powder puff, low down, good for nothing, loud mouth, Mohammed, whatever you call his name, can beat no George Foreman. He's instructing the guys, lay up against the rope. How can you be a champion and lay up against the rope? Man, I'm through talking.
Okay. You really want to fight him as quickly as
I want to
possible?
fight all of these guys. I just can't do no good against one man. You know, it looks pitiful. After a while, the crowd started pleading for the other guy to do good. I started playing around the last round, because I didn't want to take the guy out, make it look like something. He was bleeding. I don't want to stop. I mean, I've got to get in there and fight all the champions, all the fighters in the world, and I'm going to retire from boxing. Here's the matchmaker right here. Sign the man up, tell him to stop fighting Chuck Webb, and I knocked him out in 3 rounds. I knocked Joe Frazier out in 2 rounds. Kenny Norton out in 2 rounds. Corey never did have enough heart to fight me. Ronnie Lyle was still a kid. I am the best around. No way he can go around and fight these guys and claim to be the best when George Foreman is still alive.
Okay, George.
I'm not the best. I still give Wim to Joe Louis. He was the greatest fighter that ever put on a pair of boxing gloves, along with Jack Johnson and Rocky Marciano. George Foreman is today's best.
All right, I've got to ask you one more question. What was that odd scene when it seemed to me you were hitting this youngster right here?
Scratched me in my gum when he took out the mouthpiece. Scratched my gum. That's my cousin, Willie Cobb, and I grew him up. And then what are you going to do, turn around and scratch me?
Okay, George. Good luck to you. Thank you very much.